回顾40年，商海努力不懈地立足大马，观望世界，推动马来西亚中小型企业发展。趁着40周年在即，这激动的时刻以前，我们希望打开更广阔的受众群，成就美式亦庄。商海联合亚太企业家名人堂，邀请各大领域的成功人士到直播间亲身说法，让观众们零距离吸收楷模们的创新思维，让每一则纪实型的激励故事陪伴大家不做第一，却是唯一，扎根21世纪。商海名人坊是商海整装待发后的新栏目。作为新思路的第一炮，我们将邀请各大领域的成功人士到直播间亲身说法，让观众们零距离吸收楷模们的创新思维。
各方面都有它的创新的，那都可以把它发挥出来。
要迈向成功的关键路就是思维，思维对了，一切都对了。
现在透过网上科技，拥有自己的公司，加快速度，多一点去看，这个是一个机会。
你的优势没有，你要就是我有这个，我有这个都可以去用。
真正可以很现实的，可以真的碰得到、摸得到、看得到、感觉得到。
我们在创业都会面对到资源有限的情况，所以我们花的每一分钱，我们都会用很小心。
今天你付出多少，你的收获肯定有多少，那么你可以去得到的肯定也更多。
最主要的还是你懂你自己要什么东西，先设定目标非常的重要。
不要把它看成是压力，就如果可以把它变成动力，会更好。
觉得做什么都好，就是做人家不敢做的事情，很感恩自己的这个工作，让我们看到不一样的东西。
因为现在的资讯非常发达，所以我们也非常着重于在利用我们的大数据，来为我们的顾客群做一个非常全面的分析。
人生不是一条线，有起落，情绪也是有起落，所以你讲起这个故事，当然有起起落落。我觉得我自己很幸运，有这个机会出来创业。
上海名人堂，我们将会用100个故事感动你，请留意我们下一集的播出时间，再见。
Our guest today, she has more than 10 years of experience in the real estate industry, and she has also worked with a bank before in the mortgage department, and at one point of time, she even joined a listed company taking care of real estate projects that is worth more than 5 billion ringgit. Now, over the years, she has seen many of the young realtors come and go, and this is what she wants to tell them that real estate agent is not an employment because you don't have basic salary, it is actually your own business. So today she's going to give you some advice, what are the do's and don'ts and what are the potential pitfalls. Well, let's welcome Kristina Leong. Hi Kristina, how are you?
Hi, great. I'm Kristina. Hi everybody.
Well, welcome to the show. As mentioned in my intro earlier, you have been in this industry for a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you have seen a lot of changes over the year.
Yeah.
So I'm sure now, like compared to 10 years ago, the industry now it's saturated. Yeah, there's a lot of things happening. Talk about abundance of information, projects, deals, and all. So how do you, be innovative and be different from the rest?
Basically, if you talk about real estate currently, if you compare with 10 years and now, during my early stage entering into this career, it's totally, I can say, 360 degree difference.
Completely
different.
Yeah,
completely different. But that time when I start 10 years ago, most of the realtor is more focusing on the secondary market. Because that time, those new projects, everyone is more to be like the developer will hire a sales team to maintain.
You're talking about sub-sales, right?
Yeah, secondary is the sub-sales.
Okay.
Then I think 5 years down, before 5 years, then start the trend of project. The developers start to appoint agencies, agents, so that they can provide faster sales, you know. So everything totally different. It's from traditional, because sub-sale is more to passive way, while project is more to like more aggressive and more teamwork.
Yeah.
So in order for us to maintain steady in this line, it's not that easy. Okay.
Yeah.
So how I'm different than others actually is by networking, very important. Networking. People network is very important.
Okay.
Just like example like me myself. Okay. Most of along this career, I get a lot of people help actually, or a lot of big customer, big client help in purchasing or in a matter of marketing or purchasing. Okay. As for how I train my agents, also the same thing. My realtor, I change them to be more to be like talk to the customer, assist the customer, not only a mindset of selling to the customer. Okay. So this is very important in current market because a lot of agents, their mindset is only like, I want to earn money, I want to earn commission, you know. But actually in this industry is a professional industry. It's not supposed to be only about money. Okay. It's about helping others, helping the client to get what they want actually.
Okay, that's very different from a lot of the realtors and all the agents I've spoken to. Now you're talking about synergy or working with others. I'm sure there are people out there, there are agents out there who see the other agents as competition rather than working with them. You know, so what is your view on that?
Okay, if you say about agents between realtor and realtor, of course there is a competition because customer is there only. So everybody is actually chasing the same group of people, you know. So actually we should, as us, the head of a branch, normally we will in the, like how I say, the management level, we can say the management level, basically we have a very good cooperation between agencies. Example, like whenever a project starts, we eventually sharing info all together. But the competition is happen on the ground level, I mean the realtor level only, because some is healthy, some is not healthy.
Okay.
But of course, if you ask me based on my experience, in this line is not a big line, it's small. And then some more now, there's so many realtor in the market, as you may also know. Simple pick one, you will get one agent down, right?
So once your reputation is gone, it's gone, right? Because it gets passed around so fast.
Working together is where it's helped you a lot actually, help you a lot. Yeah, by working
so
together.
No point being vicious and
no point.
Like, see everyone as an enemy. There's really no point for that.
No
right?
point for
no
that.
No need
actually.
for that.
Yeah, not even a purpose for that actually.
Okay, that's very different. Yeah, that I suppose that's what set you apart from the rest of them. Now, as we all know, there's this grand saying that the only thing constant in life in the universe is change, right? So how do you constantly strive to innovate? Where do you find the motivation?
Okay, actually I did attend a lot of courses by a lot of well-known seafood in the market. Because you know what, my passion is not about earning money only. It's about to train new people who coming into this career to be more professional. Because in my view, in my eyes, for this 10 years experience, I always ask myself during my young time, why can't a realtor same level as a valuer or a surveyor? Because we, the realtor, also have to attend course before we can actually go
get the license,
license, everything. Why can't we be treated same as them? Yeah, and then I found out based on this 10 years experience, I found out that it's because of the attitude actually. It's not people's fault, it's the attitude.
That's very true.
Yeah, that's why I started, I think 3 years ago, I started to have one passion, which is to teach young people who are in this career to be professional.
To raise the bar.
Yes, to let people know that we realtor is not like a salesperson. We realtor also have the professionalism there. So that's the reason, that's my passion now is to train the young people to be more professional, and then of course they know what to do in this line.
Okay.
Not only the mindset of earning.
But over the years, I'm sure there are young realtors that came to you and say, but I want to make money. What would you tell them?
Okay, money, because now as you may see those investor and buyer, because due to technology, you know when whatever information you need, you can just find one person in the whole world, Mr. Google.
Yeah.
Go to Mr. Google, you get all the answer, right?
That's right.
So for us also, we have to tune into a better platform to assist the client, because you can't be like 10 years ago, whatever you say client can't find. But now it's very easy for them, just go to
you
Mr.
can't even
Google.
cheat them, right?
Yeah, you can't even cheat them.
Yep.
So you have to be knowledgeable, you have to be informative, and of course you have to be professional, so that the client will actually talk more further with you, explore more further with you. Eventually, now we as a realtor, we even have to know what the banking line is doing, how the process, how the loan, how to get a loan approved. It's not as easy as just sell a unit and then throw it to the banker. It's not like that. Now banker and us are working very closely, because what we want is the same motive, which is helping people to buy what they really want.
So it sounds like you're building not just a business, but you're also building trust with your customers.
With the customer, yes. Because like my team, I'm actually have a 60 people team. So most of my sales coming from referral.
Okay.
Network, mean buyer get buyer. Because my agents, my realtor, that actually I call them my partners. Okay? So normally how we do, we will assist the client from A to Z. Even though example, if the client says, I want to buy this house, then we will ask further. We say, okay, how many person are going to stay in here? Is this location where you work? Because in no point of you buying too far away from your workplace, then you will spend a lot of time on jam and everything.
Correct.
So we even rejected the sales, Me, all my realtor, they will even go to the extent to reject the sales. It's like, Mr. Customer, actually, you're not suit here because your working area too far. Maybe I can find somewhere nearer.
And perhaps a jam during 9 to 5 is not suitable.
That's why then the client will feel, hey, you are a bit different than others. So this is very important for a successful realtor. It's not like people want to buy, then you fast go and sell like that.
I think because that happens when people only look at the money.
Yes.
We just want to close a deal, just close the sales, and
but you wouldn't have the next time they need.
It's a one-off, and then they won't come back.
But for our customers, every new project, then we will spread to them first. We can easily get 10, 20 units sold.
Wow, that's a lot.
They will not them who buy. Their family members. Then you will introduce to, hey, my uncle want to buy one. Hey, how about you call this auntie?
Because they all like their family and relatives to live in the same area, right?
Like I say, networking very important.
Okay.
Now, in this industry, networking very important. Because they don't need you to furnish info already. Mr. Google can furnish all.
And plus, I think now buyers can easily go online and rate you, right? Comment and
the
reviews and stuff like that.
More important than your face now.
Correct. That's very true. That's very true. So what do you think it takes to gain a foothold in the current market?
Passion. No matter whatever you do, passion is the only thing that can grow the root in whatever career, not only real estate. Because, for example, even a food store, people who's selling fruit, okay, he also can build a very strong hold in their market if they have the passion to provide healthiness to the client. As same as us in this industrial, we also have to have a very good passion. Like myself, I did say that before that I have a passion in training all youngsters to be professional. At least they don't like blindfolded enter into industrial. A lot of youngsters actually they are blindfolded.
I think that's because I do have quite a few friends who are in real estate, and I think because a lot of these youngsters, they always see the good side, the glamorous side of it,
the nice part.
Like someone went into the industry for 3 years and now he's driving what car, he's living in what kind of house, and I think that gives a very, should I even use the word, a false image.
Because
impression.
They all market this career as a career that can make you rich in one day.
Okay.
That's what happened in the market.
As far as you're concerned, that's not true, right?
Actually, don't ever dream about that. It's not that easy. Because in the advertisement way, you will look at it like, wow, you sell one house, you get like 10K.
Because a lot of them are like that. Even on Facebook, they advertise like, I'm like now with this company, and like 3 months time, I'm closing a deal of 2 million ringgit house. Things like that. So.
Definitely, it's not that easy. You have to have that knowledge to do that, that experience. It's not that easy. And then the most important is the mentor to teach you.
The mentor.
Yeah, the mentor is very important.
Okay.
Yeah, because if not, like example, if not, you blindfoldedly go into a career, okay, then you just like, actually, in the Facebook, you see, like 10 very successful people, but in behind, maybe 100 die along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is the percentage? Now you talk about this, right? What is the percentage of those who actually got into industry, survive, and even be successful?
Actually, around 20-30.
20-30%.
Yeah, but if you join an agency with good platform, training platform, then you will be higher, like 40 to 50%, because it's not solely dependent on the training. Also, it's also dependent on the mindset of that person. Because,
I see.
Because this industry, actually, we are not like a career; it's a business. Actually,
it's a business.
Real estate is the business itself, because you don't take salary. You are the boss, you are the admin, you are the marketing. Everything belong to you. But
would you advise the the newcomers to start selling something small, or would you advise them to go for like medium or even a high-end property?
If he or she is really no experience at all in real estate, they should start small. Everything should start by small, because by small, then you will know people view, people point, how to calculate, how to actually assist more. Training can help them a lot.
Yeah, because the more expensive the houses, the more yim-jim the clients are, right?
The more question they ask.
Usually that is the case. So I mean, naturally, if I'm the buyer, you know, I have to spend that kind of money. Well, it's only natural that I ask more questions.
Even how you wear, how you talk, how you react is actually represent to the client already. For example, like just now, maybe you say, I want to buy 2 million property. Then if one kids come and serve you, I don't think you will buy what she said, right? Then you will go and find Mr. Google. Right?
Or find their boss. Find the kids' boss.
Can your manager, something like that.
Do you get that a lot? Like a lot of customers say, I don't want he or she to serve me because they're too young, no experience. Do you get that?
Yeah, we do get that, but normally because my team is a bit different, I don't know how other people is doing that, but I thought about my team is a bit different. But every event, I will allocate some leader there so that they can actually assist. They can assist if anything happen in the middle of the presentation, then the leader can go into picture.
Okay.
Then like that, at least the customer won't feel that you don't have experience and then you come and serve me. Not that professional. Like I said, I'm more concerned in professionalism.
Okay, and like you said, the mindset.
Yes, the mindset and professionalism.
So joining the right platform, having the right mentor is very, very important.
Very, 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 very important.
Okay, well, we shall take a break, and coming back, we're going to talk more with Kristina. Don't go away. Welcome back. Today, joining us today, we have Kristina Leong, a veteran in the real estate industry. So Kristina, earlier you talked about building team and all, right? So now, from your observation, these youngsters coming into the industry, what is their mindset like? Are they more like a dreamer sort, or are they more like the practical type who has the passion to learn and to do it?
Okay, basically nowadays a lot of youngsters they are more to dreamers.
Dreamers.
Yeah, because thanks to the advertisement, good advertisement nowadays, very good advertisement. Okay, so they will tend to join this industry because of I got BM, I got Merc, or I got handbag LV, Prada, nice lady beside me, nice boyfriend beside me, right? So basically, they are more like dreamer types. There's a reason why I keep on mentioning that don't go in blindfolded.
Okay.
Because
you'll die wondering.
Because it's waste your time actually. In order for you to succeed in real estate line, at least you have to spend like, if you are very strong one, very good one, at least 3 to 6 months. It won't
3 to 6 months.
Yes,
that is still considered very fast.
Yes,
that's
very
really
fast.
Yeah.
It won't be like one night you wake up another person the other day. Sorry, it won't happen like that.
Okay.
Okay. So if you only happen like 3 to 6 months time. So that's why a lot of advertisement you see is look like yesterday, today become rich. Actually, sorry that won't happen.
Yeah, because I even have youngsters who told me that he didn't want to go further studies because his friend has become a real estate agent and is doing really well. So he didn't think it's necessary to go further studies. What do you think of that? Okay,
about further study, okay. Actually, how I say so is actually further study whether go or not is depend on individual lah. Because sometimes when the youngster they study like this level of diploma, and then when their parents says you go for degree but they don't feel like studying that particular subject, it's not. Then suddenly the friend come out and say, "Hey, come guys, come join real estate. You see, I become rich," something like that. Then they will get affected. Definitely, they will get affected.
So what is advice? Okay, let's set this as a scenario. Let's say now a young kid. He didn't want to go further studies. So his friend told him exactly that I'm now doing. I'm so successful in like 6 months' time. That come join us. What are the things you will advise him or her to find out first before joining?
Go for a course. A real estate course. Actually, there's a training. Me myself is a trainer. So go for a course that teach you what is real estate from A to Z before you make the drastic move to go into the industry. Because it's a really, really very wild industry. Real estate is not that soft. It's a wild industry.
The wild, wild west.
Yes, because the more property is in the market, then the more wild it's become. So you have to be one of the outstanding one to survive in this industry. So you have to know from A to Z what is real estate, how you can do well.
And of course, the course also teach them like the reality of it, right?
Yes.
Like you will not close deal maybe the first time.
Yes.
You get rejected.
Yes.
You know,
they have to ready themselves for rejection actually, because you know why? Because a lot of realtors they are white belt in taekwondo, but the buyer actually is a black belt in saying no. Every time they go, then the buyer will tell you, no, I thought with my wife. No, I thought with my who, right?
Yeah, I'm one of them.
Correct? Actually, each one of us is same, because everybody, when you go shopping, people say, you want to buy this perfume, or let me think first. You will say no, definitely.
Because sometimes, but sometimes they scare people.
Yeah.
You know, like, I just want to find out about the project, but you sound like you're trying to
ask me to buy now.
To grab my wallet and close the deal immediately. And something that is that expensive, you know, especially talking about like anything that's, okay, even like 500,000 and above, not to mention those like 1 million and above, you need time. You need time to think about it.
Yep, that's why you need the skill to actually provide sufficient information for your client. Like example, like a lot of clients will tell if you have experience, if you are a realtor listening here, if you are experienced that your client telling you that, you think now in pasar beli sayur mi? This kind of question mean you did not provide.
At least I don't say that.
At least meaning that you are not providing the right information for your client. Your client don't feel comfort. So you have
trust.
Correct. No trust. You have to have the skill and then to talk. Even the process, you have a blueprint of the whole thing. The blueprint of the whole thing.
SOP.
Yeah, that's very important.
Okay.
Not as freedom as other people think.
Okay. Now, speaking of agents and closing deals, there's always business. There's always these 3 parts of pre-sales. I think that's what we're talking about. During the sales, closing the deal, and also after sales. Can you share with us each and every one of them?
Okay. When you do the sales, actually you are helping a client to purchase what they will really want. Because we are selling home, especially when you are selling a project. Projects is something that is a empty land. You got nothing to see.
Yeah.
So you are kind of like selling a dream to a person, right? But of course, some because of monetary issue, so people won't see that whether this buyer, is it relevant for him to buy this or not? Buy first, later only see how this kind of thing come into picture. That's what make people think realtor is that cheap, you know. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, you on the sales part, you have to provide sufficient information, and then you have to, like a doctor consult a patient.
True.
You cannot simply consult. You must give a right consultation and right medication.
Yeah.
The same like you have to ask your client what they want.
Well, actually, it's true because like in the event, let's say the client now, the kid's gonna get married and have more kids, you know, then maybe 2 rooms not enough.
Not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some they don't care.
Yeah, they just want to close the deal.
Yeah, as long as you want to buy, right?
Yeah.
That's why during the sales part, it's very important to actually survey and know exactly what your client wants. That's very important because sometimes people bought something that not suit them.
Not suitable.
Then they have to make losses, you know. So it's not good because people hard earn the money.
Yeah.
And then when go to the middle part is actually not much we can do that
during
part.
The sales part. But I think like providing information like you mentioned earlier, mortgage, what are the things, the do's and don'ts when it comes to getting money from the bank.
Correct. So that's why training very important. But training will teach you how to calculate their loan, eligibility. In that training they will teach you this also. That's why after, if let's say you are very lucky, your first client and your client buy off with you, the booking form already, then many agents will feel, wow, very happy. Wow, I closed my first deal, right? But the middle part is the hardest.
Yeah.
Because if the client come back to you, my
bank loan rejected. Which we have been hearing a lot in the last few years.
Yeah, because the bank has been very strict on all these things. So you have then come to the middle part is you have to cooperate very well with the banker. Then you have to assist your client. That's why you have to learn how to read the document first.
That is important.
Yeah, because in our industry, it's not going to be one no in 1 month. It will be many no in 1 month. How many no you can sustain? That's what makes you a successful realtor.
Do you guys normally like kind of test that client, see whether, let's say now the property is 1.5 million, is there a way you can test the client, see whether he or she is eligible?
Actually, yes, we do have this kind. There's 2 types of way. One is manual. Manual is by mean that you will ask your client what is the commitment, then you list down, then you calculate.
Is this your first home?
Yeah, is it your second? Then you will aga know. Okay. Another way is by getting a banker into a picture. That's why I say we and banker are very
while closing the deal.
Yeah, we are very close together one. So we will be joining together and then talk to a client. But some client they are a bit privacy when you talk about
reserved,
income. So they will prefer banker rather than a realtor. Then the last one, the after sales is the most important because after sales is where people signing S&P. A lot of agent realtor that will feel like, oh, signing S&P.
Yeah, you're probably think like, what is there to do, right? Already bought.
Nothing else I can do, right? So normally, for my team, after they sign S&P everything, we even we go to the extent to remind them, hey, Mr. Customer, the billing is out already, so you have to start to pay your installment. Yeah, because some they don't even know, you know, because now nobody go to your mailbox and see.
I know.
Read letter, right? But the developer still using this kind of post mail, you know, because of the signatory. That's why they still give letter. But I don't think you and me also will see letter, right?
I open the mailbox twice a month.
Correct. So end of the day, it will cost late charges. Because the bank cannot disperse or any document in the middle. So after sales is very important. So we always we as a bridge in between the developer and the client. So developer will tell us, hey, this unit, the what letter is out already. And then we have to tell the buyer. Sometimes it's not about drawdown. Sometimes about some document missing. Whether their signatory not same. Then they will tell us. Then we will tell the client. So this after sales is very important. And then after the completion of the house, sometimes we go. Like example, I have a company doing ID also, doing ID. So we'll help them to furnish the whole thing. Due to they are our clients, so they get discounted price also.
Oh wow! Okay.
So at the same time also, since we are realtor, okay, so we also sometimes rent for them also. So all this is related.
After sales service, this
Yes.
is called service.
Yes,
right?
very, very important.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, then, like you mentioned earlier, you have like you're training the young realtors.
Yeah.
You also have interior designing company and
Yeah.
all. So, where do you find time? Do you even think like setting time for yourself is important?
Actually, I'm a married woman with 2 kids.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, sometimes I feel a bit guilty for my children.
Okay.
But all this come with entrepreneur. Well, when you are in this kind of career, especially the real estate career, you have to sacrifice something. So,
For example,
like the time for my kids. So no, thanks to the technology, now we have video call.
Okay.
Right? So actually, I'm very strongly used on video call with my kids. Like the after school is around 3 p.m. nowadays. Okay. Then we will go video conferencing with the kids. So we say, hey, how are you today? How is the school? And then normally as for time for myself, normally it's like 1 year, like 1 month. I will take 1 month off in 1 year. Then I'll go far away.
Okay.
As long as people cannot reach me.
Okay.
And
Wow.
then I'll go far away. Maybe normally I'll go overseas. Okay. And spend like 2-3 weeks there.
Okay.
Because sometimes we need to refresh our mind also lah. Like next
Calm
year,
down,
Yeah,
yeah.
calm down. Next year, what are we going to do? So that time we'll bring along the kids, the family, everyone, and we go and have fun.
Is real estate, being a real estate agent or realtor, is it a stressful job?
Yes. Yeah, it comes with stress, but
Is it because customers are demanding?
no. Actually, the stress comes from your inner stress. Because it depends on how you look at it. If you join this career for money, then you will feel stressed because other people earning more than you.
That's very true.
Yeah, what happened? Why he's earning more than me? So if you go into this industry because of your passion, then you very stressed if you feel that, hey, how come my client loan cannot approve? Is it because I calculate it wrongly? Then you will start to blame yourself.
So are you saying essentially one should see himself or herself as a solution provider?
Yes, a consultant.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's like you are there to help solve your clients' problems rather
Yes.
than just taking the money.
Yes, but we are not salesmen. We are consultant actually.
I think that's the main difference between
Don't take yourself as a salesman. Actually, the young realtor outside, you are a consultant. Make yourself a consultant.
Professional consultant.
Yes, professional. That's what one of my passion is to actually tune back the right mindset. For in Malaysia, that don't look realtor as a salesperson. They are not. They are consultants, though they have the right to ask what they want to know.
Yeah. It's very much like interior designer also, right? A lot of people always thought interior designer are just draftsmen.
Yes.
Actually, it's more than that.
It's more than that.
You're also helping to help solve problems in the house, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Well, we should take another short break. Coming back, we're going to take some questions from our viewers. Don't go away. Welcome back, Kristina. Now,
Hi.
Kristina has given us a lot of tips and a lot of advices for like youngcomers and also for clients alike. Now, at this time and age, we are so used to going online for everything, right? And it's just like you browse Facebook, Instagram, you see new property launch, everything, and register now and all that. Now, like I said, there's so much advertisements on our mobile phones nowadays. Now, this is questions from our viewer. This viewer wants to know, how effective are these advertisements and if you would recommend them?
Okay, online marketing you cannot avoid. Like you say just now, every day.
Every day. Every day I scroll my Instagram, I see them.
Whatever product, also you can see it through your Instagram, your Facebook. Okay. So we cannot stop this trend because it's already here. The wave is here already. Okay. So, but if you will ask my opinion, I would rather go back to the traditional way.
Oh, why so?
Okay. You see, just because of too many people, let me say like that. Do you feel boring when you go to your Facebook and then you see a lot of advertisement, right?
For me, and of course now we have all this SOE thing happening, right? So my Instagram is always flooded with properties.
Yeah.
And every single one of them say the same thing.
Yeah, then you will just go up, go up, go
Yeah,
up, right? So
yeah.
what's the point of advertise just for the picture?
Yeah, it's actually, I can only tell them apart from like, oh, this one, the photo is nice, that one is not.
Correct. So we more prefer to traditional way. That's why
and it's very frustrating because as a potential buyer, I do not get any information out of those ads.
Yep.
There is no build up, there is no per square foot how much it is.
Yes.
And you have to go register yourself for them to call you, and that's what I don't like.
Yes. So that's why, because we can't do nothing about this because it's a new wave coming in, new technology. Okay, so nothing can be changed. But what we can do is, as a realtor, actually we should be more information when you advertise online. You have to put more information, more genuine information.
Yeah,
because,
more informative.
Me myself, me myself also experienced once. You can advertise something that say 5-10 minutes to Cheras. But when you call, it's in Seremban. How near is Seremban to Cheras? They are looking at the boundary of Cheras. So this is kind of...
Cheras is ever growing.
Yes,
it gets bigger.
Correct. Cheras become Cheras South now. You see?
Yeah.
So a lot of Cheras.
Yeah, very soon Johor also become Cheras.
Nobody know, okay, Cheras, which part of Cheras
is
that?
Yeah, exactly.
So this kind of thing is, because it's the trend. So that's why I'm also teaching my students as well as my agents.
Be honest, right?
Be honest, go direct more better, meaning that you can just invite your client out, have a tea talk, and then know what your client wants, only you propose what to sell. Then you will create value for your client rather than
wasting your client's time, wasting your own time, right?
Honestly, the internet marketing nowadays, example, I give a figure 20 registered people registered with their contact 20. Not even one can be converted to sales.
Oh, really?
Yes, because your information is not accurate. So ending, people call, hey, you are cheating me. Hey, this is not what I want, right? Yeah. All this issue, you know. So
yeah, like I say, it's frustrating. It's very frustrating for your audience when they see ads like that.
Correct. So like I'm seldom use internet marketing. I'm very seldom. Just for informative, yes, just small information like new launch, just awareness. But most of my realtor and also my students, they are more used to like really go to a coffee shop and give you a flyer of what we are selling, and then we explore
face to
with
face.
you. Yeah, what is this located at where? If you're right, then we have a seat and we talk. If you're not right, then okay, we move on. So this is much more better.
Yeah, because I think a lot of these potential buyers who has that kind of buying power, they're very busy people.
Yes.
So they would prefer, at one glance, you tell me the general information that I need to know, rather than beating around the bush, ask me to go to your whatever, you know.
Site,
like go and see the show unit. It's like, why do I want to see the show unit? Why do I even know exact location and the selling price, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, so at least you provide me all this information. Then when I decide to go to the showroom, I will go to the showroom.
Yes, correct. Correct. That's why this is very important, the professionalism.
Yeah.
Someone, it come with network because you meet that person already. So it will come with network.
Even if the person doesn't buy from you, maybe his friend would.
Correct. There's a friendship created.
Yeah, maybe his family, his brother or someone else might be interested.
Correct, correct.
Okay. Well, the second question our viewer wants to know, why did you choose to train realtors while the others focus mainly on investment courses?
Okay, basically it's like that. Like I did mention just now in the beginning of my conversation, I have a passion to actually tune the realtor industry into something professional. It's
elevate their standard.
Yes. So I can only see one way to do that, which is all realtors be more knowledgeable and be more professional. That's the first one. Secondly, actually in this 10 years experience, I saw a lot of young people, youngsters. They came into this industry blindfolded. They don't know what is real estate. They don't know what they're going to do. They just sit there and look, wow, this guy like very busy. But I don't know what to do, right? Because it's a very competitive arena here. So people won't teach you our skill. They're like, my skill I keep. Later you learn my skill how. Then
they become a competition.
Then I got another enemy to defeat, right? So normally how they do is they will more to like, so that's why the training is very important. We will teach them, don't go in blindfolded. This is my advice to young people. Please don't go in blindfolded.
Don't jump in.
Yeah, because you can see you spend 6 months there, then you got nothing. You cannot tune back the time back to 6 months before. You can't restart the whole thing. So learn first.
Okay.
See whether are you really keen, really love this industry, really know that you can do it. Yeah, then you go in. Then I can confirm you succeed. Yeah, but actually all rich people also touch real estate.
Yeah, it's very true.
Real estate is the earning industry. Some more is very booming in Malaysia actually now.
How difficult it is nowadays, because I understand the government, I think about 2 years ago, they started restricting the license for each agency.
For each agency.
Did that make it more difficult for you guys?
Basically, yes, it did. It did give us a bit of challenge in the beginning, but also, but this kind of new ruling from the MIA, from the board, is a very good move, because at least they start to be professional. Because in order for you to be a licensed realtor, you have to attend, you have to bear by the law, you cannot simply go and hang yellow board, you see. Right? As you may already see the difference now. You seldom see yellow board already, right? Last time, I think 5 years, 3 years ago, you see everywhere yellow board.
Leong.
Everywhere, right? But now actually you see it's a lot
less
compared to before because of the ruling. So of course, in the eyes of a management level, like example like us, we want to recruit people. It will be more stricter because of the license. Like me, I have 1 license. I only can bear 30 agents. Okay, so how others no license already. So also got this kind of restriction, but it's good. For me, I think it's good.
It streamlined the whole industry. And then only the better ones, the real realtors,
the sincere one to be there. So you have to be a sincere one, so that we all can make this arena to be more harmony.
Now, Kristina, this last question, our viewer wants to know, as someone who's being earnest and rational, just curious as to what type of women you would appreciate, or rather, what kind of personality you would appreciate.
Okay, actually, women, first of all, women, you don't have to scared to enter this industry.
Okay.
Because nowadays, a lot of women is in this industry actually. Some of this industry actually giving you more freedom eventually.
In like
example, you can spend more time for your children.
Or flexible.
Yeah, more flexible
working
time. Yeah, working time is more flexible, and then because. Not to offend the man, okay? But woman is more multitasking. So women can do a lot more than men concentrate in sales, but women can do like sales as well as a family and everything together.
And also my question is, I think in this industry, most of the game players are men.
Yes.
Right. So and most of the buyers
are men too.
Yes. Up to what percentage? Like.
I think at least 60–70% is monopolized by men.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So wouldn't that make a lady agent's job easier?
It will make the lady agent's job more valuable.
To close a deal with a male client, right?
I think God made us men and women. I think communication also quite better between men and women.
Okay.
Example, like I have
because men and men is very hard to close deal.
Yes, correct.
It's extremely hard. For some reason, if the agent is a male, you ask more questions.
Yes.
You become more hostile.
Yes.
But if the agent is a lady, especially if the agent is a beautiful lady, then it's easier.
You become no question.
It's easier. It's for some reason.
You only look at the point. Is he really willing to buy? You won't go for other objection. But if you're facing like man to man, then you will throw more questions.
Is that just my perception? Or is that real?
No, it's
it
real.
Is memang like that.
Memang like that. It's real. It's real. That's why my realtor, ladies realtor, they tend to be doing much well than the male one.
They close more sales.
They close more sales. And then sometimes the male will get the lady colleague to sit beside them. So they're more smooth way.
Okay.
So you can learn also. Find a lady to sit beside you.
Is that common? I think there's a term for that. Like you get another agent to to work with you on the project?
Depends on what type of agency you are joining. Like, for example, like us, like our team, we don't actually charge anyone of anything. Some is like, as long as I in the picture, then you have to give me some portion.
Yeah.
Some is like that. But for us, we don't do that. We more culture of helping each other. Yeah, our team is more like helping each other. Because as long as we are colleagues, today I help you, tomorrow you help me back.
Yeah, true.
Something like that.
True.
Because you see, some women also is the buyer, not say the 100% men.
Correct.
So when come to women, you need the man to sit beside you also.
True.
Yeah, actually.
Especially those who are in high position, like the bosses, right?
Yeah.
The lady bosses. Yeah. They probably prefer a male agent to sell them.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So your advice to those who are still thinking about becoming a realtors?
Yeah. My advice to you is, don't go in blindfolded. Okay. Attend courses to know what real estate is about. How to do step by step, then you will definitely be successful in this industry. Not to worry.
I always remember money is not everything.
Yes, network is more important.
Yeah, and do it with passion and more passion. Well, thank you so much, Kristina. Thank you. Thank you for joining us today. And here is a little token for you. All right. Thank you so much. And we hope that you have learned something from Kristina.